I am moving across the country. Surprise! This is the haul. I'm gonna have to deal with it when the time comes. I only wanted to say that to be dramatic. I'm actually only moving away for the summer because I got a seasonal job in another city, thousands of kilometers away from home, and I don't want to say where I'm going yet. I feel like it might be fun to keep the suspense throughout this video, but I kind of got the news very recently and it is quite a big change, so I have to definitely prepare since it's coming up so soon. It's also going to be my first time living this far away from home for this long, so yeah, I'm excited. It's gonna be a fun new chapter. I made a whole list on my phone of like everything I want to do before I leave and just a bunch of things I need to check off. And I'm gonna start with running some errands because I want to stop by Sephora, pick up some things I know I'm gonna be needing, and then might stop by like a few different stores to look at clothes and whatnot. Not that I necessarily need that much, but I have been meaning to like buy some athletic wear and that kind of thing, and it'll be useful for where I'm going, so you have a bit of a hint. This is very exciting, but it's also a little bit of a lot anyways. Hello everyone, it is the next day and we are now officially 9 days away from my departure date, which is kind of wild. I don't think I am, again, really processing it. I think when we're like 3 days away is when the panic is gonna like kick in. But anyways, as you saw yesterday, I went shopping and ran some errands, and I'm pretty happy because I got almost everything I was looking for. I did have to order some things online because they didn't have it in like my size or in the color I wanted, but everything should be coming in before I have to leave. I'm really crossing my fingers that that's the case. So once I have everything, I'm gonna do a proper haul and show you. I am also probably gonna have to do like one quick stop at the pharmacy before I just pack everything, because I know I'm gonna be needing like deodorant, you know, a razor, sunscreen, and that kind of thing. Anyways, it is now Sunday and I actually woke up really early this morning because I had a haircut appointment. You can't really tell because I'm like wearing a really dark shirt, and also it was just such a minor trim, but I got a trim and I just got like my ends cut off, and I also got like, I don't know if I got more layers or if they're just like freshened up so they look more present, but yeah. Anyways, I just wanted to do that before I left because since I'm trying to grow my hair out and keep it really healthy, I like was told that it's good to just get a trim every like 4 months or so, and since I'm gonna be leaving for this entire summer, I figured might as well do it before I leave. I did try to get a few clips when I was at the hairdressers, but I just get so shy filming in public, like filming myself especially, so I unfortunately didn't really get that much footage, but it was just a really light trim. You didn't miss out on much. I actually really like the layers, even though they were like, I don't know if you can tell. Can you? Anyways, right now what I'm gonna do is, I got an email yesterday with like some forms I need to sign for the housing that's gonna be provided while I'm working and staying at my mystery location. So I just want to make sure that I submit those and send over my signature like as soon as possible to kind of finalize that and get the stamp of approval. But yeah, it's kind of boring, but like it is part of this preparation process, is just making sure all of the like documents and paperwork is taken care of. Hello everyone, we are now officially 5 days away from me leaving. Technically 6 if you include today, but all this to say, it is definitely creeping up, and I wanted to check in because I actually received all of the stuff I ordered. This is the haul. I'm gonna start with Sephora since that is the first place where I went, and I'm pretty proud of myself because I really stuck to my list, and I feel like whenever I go to Sephora, it's so easy to get distracted and to look at all the products I've been seeing online and be really tempted. But I really stuck to only what I had planned. So the main reason I wanted to go was to stock up on these. So this is the Merit Great Skin Instant Glow Serum and the Priming Moisturizer, and I love these as a part of my routine. I feel like it gives you such a great base, like a glowy, hydrated base for makeup, but also just in terms of skincare. I actually got these through gifting initially, and I really like them, so I wanted to purchase them again. And I'll admit that it is quite an investment, but for someone who has like a pretty minimal makeup and skincare routine, I feel like these are worth the purchase. And then the other thing I wanted to restock is this Pharmacy Makeup Melt Away Cleansing Balm. This is what I use to take off my makeup at the end of the day, and so I just wanted to restock and bring one of these to where I'm going, I was about to say. But we want to keep the mystery. I believe this is like their old formula, because when I went I was actually kind of confused. I had to like ask the employee, and she said that they had another formula now, so I was lucky that I got this one because it was like the last one available. But anyways, that is everything I got from Sephora. Now we can move on to clothes. First store I went to for clothes was Lululemon, because I think I actually mentioned that I was looking for some activewear, and I actually ended up having to order one of the things online, but I did get this tank top which was in the sale section, and I really love the color. I just really like the shade of pink. I don't know. I feel like this is a good like top for running or Pilates or whatever type of workout I may be doing. And then in the summertime, I'm the type of person that hates being like hot and sticky and sweaty, so I tend to gravitate towards like activewear on just like a daily basis. And then this I actually had to order online, and I was specifically looking for a like long sleeve workout top because I don't have many, and I feel like for running outside when it's like cold in the morning or just when it's a little bit chillier, it's nice to have like a long sleeve that is like breathable as a layer on top. This was quite expensive because it wasn't on sale, but I just really love the color, and I know I'm gonna wear it a lot and put it to use, so it's fine. And then continuing with the workout clothes, I went to Aerie, and they were actually having quite a big sale, so I got a few things and then also ordered some stuff online that came in just a few days ago. Everything I got was on sale, so we love that. I first got this cute little black tank top, and again, I feel like this is like exactly the kind of thing I would wear both to like work out, but also just like around the house and on a day-to-day basis, especially in the summertime. So I actually also got it in like this navy because I wanted to get a matching set. So I actually couldn't decide between leggings or shorts, so I just got both. And this is what I had to order online. So I got these little biker shorts in navy, and they have pockets on the side, which was what I was looking for. Actually, I feel like so many of my workout clothes don't have pockets like in terms of bottoms, and whenever I go running or even if I go on a walk, that's like the one thing I feel like annoys me, is when I have to like hold my phone for a long run or walk. And then I also got just some navy leggings. These are like high rise, and again, they have the pockets, so I love that, you know, I have some different options. And these are also a little bit thicker, so I feel like for on days when it's a bit colder and I want to go run or go for a walk outside, these will be nice. This last bag is from Brandy Melville, and I actually stopped by yesterday because I feel like they have good basics, and I had some like store credit left over from when I returned something there last summer, so I figured I would put it to use, you know, get some like basic looking tops I could wear for the summer. I also did not vlog in there because it's always like so crowded and I get really overstimulated. I think I had to wait in line for like 20 minutes with like my bag and all of the clothes I was holding, and I ended up getting two things, but I do really like them. I ended up getting this cute little tank top. This is like a high neckline, which I actually really like, and it has this little lace kind of detail. It's not like really lace, it's just kind of the way it's sewn, but I actually really like that. I feel like it's a good basic to have that I can both like dress up and dress down. I also really wanted to go to look at their different like blouses, because I feel like Brandy has a lot of different almost like variations of the same tops that are, you know, these cute little elegant blouses with like bows and stuff. And so I tried so many of them on, and I ended up getting this one. It's just a very simple, as you can see, white top, but it has, again, some little like lace detailing in the front, which I thought was quite cute. And again, they definitely had like a lot of different options, but this one was just the most like minimal, and I could see myself wearing this with a lot of different things. And that is the end of my haul. That's everything I got. I feel like I have had enough shopping for the next couple of months. Knowing myself, I'll probably end up like getting some stuff over there as well, so I didn't want to buy too much. I just really wanted to buy like a few essentials and staples that I knew I would need. Now, where's my phone? Here you go. Oh, I also ordered actually an Octo Buddy. These little like sticky things where you can put your phone anywhere. I just want to try it out. I didn't actually get the real one, so it's not been like the best, but it does a job. I have a list on my phone of like everything I need to prepare before I leave, and we are honestly making some good progress. I feel like what's next is really just to like pack my luggage, which I'm not gonna do quite yet because there's not really any point to packing super early if I'm just gonna need to take stuff out and wear it in the meantime. So I'm probably gonna do that like 2 days before leaving or so, just so it's not like too early. I will also have to like catch up on some editing and just make sure all of my work is taken care of and done before I leave, so I might do a little bit of that over the next couple of days. But yeah, that was it for my haul and my update for now, so I will see you when I have another update and I'm making more progress. Bye! Hello again. Today is Saturday, April 26th, so I'm officially leaving in 3 days, which is happening. I'm gonna have to deal with it when the time comes, but I feel like lately I've just been running around trying to get everything sorted out, but today the day has finally come for me to pack my luggage, which I feel like is the biggest, thing I'm gonna have to do, and once I at least get started, then hopefully things will feel a little bit more manageable. But over the past week, really, I've kind of just been throwing everything into this basket. Let me show you because it's a lot. This is the basket. Like, I took some time to just like sort through my closet really quickly and just put away any clothes I knew for sure I wanted to bring in here, and so now the time has finally come for me to sort through it and actually get everything organized and put it away in my luggage. The fact that I'm leaving for 4 months is what is like most difficult for me to grapple with because, well, for one, I'm gonna need a lot of clothes, but also I want to make sure I'm bringing kind of like a capsule wardrobe and bringing some like essentials that I am not gonna get sick of and that I can wear in multiple ways. But then I also want to pack both like nice day-to-day wear but also athletic wear, which again, I think I mentioned this earlier, but it's kind of a hint as to where I'm going and you will see. And it all makes sense at the end of this video. And then I also need to pack for like different kinds of weather because I'm going to be gone from May to August, and the place where I'm going, the weather is like, I don't know, it changes. It's going to change a lot within the months that I'm going to be there. I made myself a much needed matcha that's going to give me hopefully enough energy to get through this. Also slicked my hair back so that I would be ready for action because I really want to get as much done as possible today. I'm really hoping I can spend like my last few days at home just enjoying my time here, catching up with friends and catching up on work also. So I'm really hoping to get like a good part of it done today. And then I also kind of want to try to film like pack with me type of vertical video for like reels and shorts here on YouTube because I think that might be nice also to just get that done, but we'll see. It might be a lot to film this and then that as well, but I'm sure I will figure something out. Looking so far and I don't think I'm even halfway done. Hello friends. I am officially leaving in less than 24 hours, and so we're on the final stretch, and I just took an everything shower. As you can see, let me actually take this off because I wanted my hair to be freshly washed before leaving. Honestly, I am like pretty much all packed. I'm only missing my toiletries, so all my skincare and that kind of stuff, but I wanted to wait until I took my everything shower so that I could use everything and then put everything away. But other than that, pretty much everything is packed. Like all of my clothes are put away, and it was honestly kind of a struggle making everything fit into my bag because it's not a like typical rolling kind of suitcase. It's just like a bag with handles. But honestly, I feel like I can put a lot of stuff in it. It's just a matter of like compressing everything and really using all of the real estate available. I just like shoved everything into this bag, and I'm probably gonna have to bring 2 toiletry bags because I have all of my skincare and then a little bit of makeup that I'm bringing as well. Since we are waking up really early tomorrow morning to leave, I really want to get a lot of sleep and go to bed early tonight. I have not been sleeping well at all these past few days. I've just been unable to fall asleep, and then when I do, I keep waking up thinking about like packing and about everything I feel like I still have to prepare for the trip. So it's honestly been pretty bad. Like I just have not been sleeping well at all, and I feel like now if I sound a little bit nasally, like that's kind of why. I think I've just not been resting very well, and the stress and kind of anxiety of it all is kind of getting to me. But tonight we will rest, and I don't really have much else to worry about because everything has been prepared. I do wish I had like a little bit more time to catch up on editing my videos because I have so much filmed right now and I haven't had the time to really sit down and edit any of it. But at the same time, maybe I can do that on the road because we are driving for like a few days to cross the country. I'm also breaking out here on my forehead, so that's lovely. I do have to pack my skincare, toiletries, and all of that, so that's what I'm gonna do right now. I also have to pack my camera bag, but that includes you guys, so I'm kind of waiting until I finish everything before I do that. Enough talking, and I'll catch up with you later once I'm done with everything. Alright, hello everyone. It has been quite a while since my last update, and to be honest, these past few weeks I have been a little bit all over the place and just haven't really had the time or chance to sit down and catch up with you, but it is time I finally tell you where it is that I'm going to be spending my summer. I am in Banff, and I'm going to be working here for the summer and for the next few months. I've already been here for I think about a month. To catch you guys up to speed a little bit, because I think the last clip I included was me like unwinding and getting ready for bed the night before we left, and a lot of things have happened since then. Basically, the following morning, my sister and I set off to drive across the country, and I think it took us about 5-ish days to get from home to Banff, and we obviously took turns driving and made it all the way out here. And since then, I obviously took about a week just to like move in and kind of get like settled and also start work out here. I don't want to say too much exactly about like what I'm going to be doing out here for work just for like privacy reasons, but I do really love my job so far, and it's been really great just getting to know everyone. I'm also staying in staff accommodation, which does mean I have roommates, and it's gonna be my first time living with roommates. So far it's been a lot of fun, you know, getting to know everyone, but it has definitely been a big adjustment, you know, going from living at home to moving out and living with roommates, even if it is just for the summer. Over the past few weeks, I've also done a few hikes, which obviously is something I'm probably going to be doing a lot of this summer, and it's part of the reason why I wanted to bring some activewear. I'd kind of mentioned that because I just know already I'm going to be spending a lot of time outside and just really want to make the most out of the time I have out here. I've obviously also started working out here, which has been another thing, you know, I've been getting used to, and just like learning to balance that with slowly trying to film and edit videos again more consistently, because I've had to take a bit of a step back, you know, since getting here. But I am really excited and really looking forward to making videos and filming out here, because I definitely want to make the most out of the summer and just document the next few months and this almost like next chapter for a little while. That is where I'm gonna wrap up this update, because it's probably getting really long and rambly, but I do plan on doing kind of like a Q&A in one of my next videos. So if you have anything you want to ask me, feel free to comment it down below, and I will try to get to it in my next vlog, just to kind of give a bit of a better update. But that is where I'm at, and I'm really excited for this next chapter. I don't know how many times I can say that, but I do mean it, and I hope you are as well. If you've made it up until this point, I really appreciate you, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your day or night wherever you are, and I will talk to you hopefully in my next video. Bye!